Not every garbage can is a rat harborage, but not every rat harborage could be a garbage can. And what I mean by that is just because this guy has garbage here doesn't mean he has rats, but it certainly could be an indicator that there is a potential source in that area for garbage, as an example. Rats typically only roam between 100 to 150 feet of their den looking for food, and that's very true in an urban environment or a dense urban environment such as we have here. Rats are neophobic. They will not roam in areas that they are unfamiliar with. They like to stick in areas that they are very familiar with. Oftentimes we hear, well, we never had rats until the freeway construction went, or we never had rats until the sewer construction went. The freeway construction didn't bring rats to this area. People brought rats to this area. We have an ideal rat feeding station right here. We got garbage cans. Routine and regular trash pickup is important for parks and or areas that have a lot of people visiting. What I call the no man's land between the garages again. Something innocuous is like storage of pallets and storage of leftover construction lumber seems pretty benign, but it does create a harborage, or it does create a shelter where the rodents are not going to be seen. And this is the kind of stuff that they like to get under, in between, and so on. So speaking of these garbage cans, I know Sarah and her crew is working to get people out and about to check the condition of garbage cans. But we'll look for rat holes or chew marks or whatever. A lot of times people say, well, those are squirrels that are chewing in there. And then I'll have to get my ruler out and measure the garbage can chew marks. Take a look down in this corner about the fresh dirt pile. They're in here. You know, that chew hole there may or may not be, rodent sign. That could be just rotting wood, but, that's certainly an indication that there could be problems in the area. Typically, bait boxes will have the name of the organization on there that takes care of it. So it's an ideal location for a bait box. It's along the wall where the rats are going to run. But you can see over there what's opening, or what's happening with the open garbage cans. Well, those are only boxes, but in the bottom of the boxes, or the bottom of the container, is probably that old Campbell's soup can that maybe has a chunk or two of leftover soup in it. It becomes good food for the rodents. I put a bait box out yesterday. I haven't killed any rats yet. Why is that? Well, that's because that rat isn't going into that bait box because it's afraid of it. Until it gets comfortable with it, it won't go in there. The first time a rat comes through and gets caught in that trap and it's laying there and his buddies see it, they go, you know what? I'm going to avoid this trap. I saw what happened to my friend. I'm going to go around it next time. That's the thing that people don't understand, and what we try to do when we get folks and say, oh, I got a rat in my yard, what can I put out there to kill it? We often try to recommend to them, hire a pest control professional, because they know where to put the bait boxes, what to use for bait, find out what's going to be best to catch the rats and kill the rats. The more descriptive you can be about the problem, the better. Oftentimes we get these complaints that say, I saw a rat on 82nd Street. Okay, how is this happening? So I saw a rat, and I saw rat burrows at 2020 82nd Street, and a picture on top of it. Oh my gosh, that's going to help us out tremendously. I got rat burrows in my yard. I got rats crawling around eating my garden. Well, whose yard is it? It's your yard. You need to take care of the problem. If you don't take care of the problem, then the city will step in and start ordering you to take care of the problem. If you don't follow those orders, then we step in and take care of the problem, and then at that point the bill goes onto your tax roll. The landlord is ultimately responsible, and they try to turn it around to us and say, well, the tenant is doing that. And we go, okay, whose tenant is it? It's your tenant. You're responsible for the property. Rats come and go, they move in and out, they hide, they're not out during the day, whatever it may be. So the more information that we have to be able to find out that problem, the better equipped we're going to be able to address it.